Welcome to Founders Ascent, where we'll take you behind the scenes for an exclusive look at the inner workings of our show. Today, we're bringing you into the back end of our latest meeting, where we'll be discussing the nuts and bolts of running our podcast and strategizing for the future. You'll get a front row seat into our team brainstorming sessions and hear firsthand how we balance being students, employees, and athletes while creating episodes every week. Be sure to subscribe to get notified when a new episode is released, and enjoy the show. I'm trying to think like what would be the most beneficial thing for us, both personally and like for Founders Ascent and for long term things, and like what needs to happen now to get us where we want to be. And
I want something ideally, if it is possible, we could find something that builds really well off of the podcast.
Right. So and I think if we're going to build off the podcast needs to be solid, like foundational, consistent, regular. We're doing a great job of that, but I think keeping that up is key. I definitely need to reach out to more guests and follow up with the other ones that I lost track of and see if we can get people on, especially with finals coming up. We have what, 4 or 5 weeks left, and then we're done.
Yeah, this is like a really rough part in the semester for me.
Yeah,
for everyone.
Yeah.
Jeez.
And like I'm trying to get things running at work and getting that stuff handled, so it's definitely rough right now. And so, but we agreed at the beginning of the year, let's power through this. Let's get 52 weeks, 52 episodes.
We did, yeah.
So,
and we're gonna do it. So
yeah. So we just need to get those scheduled ASAP and make sure the thing is updated with our exam dates for the scheduler that we send to guests.
Yeah, I'll get that updated.
I have a couple people that I just connected to on LinkedIn. I just hit 500 on LinkedIn. Woot woot. And so I'll be reaching out to those people and seeing where they're at. What about what was it? Harvard?
UPenn.
No, Wharton. Yes. Yeah. Did she respond? Was she?
Yeah, she responded. I need to get back to her.
Yeah.
She said, send me more information, and I'm about to. So
excellent. Yeah.
But we just need to decide where we want that episode to go. I pitched her the idea with nonprofit versus for-profit, and she said she's down for that.
Excellent. Okay.
So I suppose we could do that.
Yeah.
Because it's not like she has a ton of experience. And honestly, what we could talk about too is I saw she made a post on LinkedIn, and she just got a job at JP Morgan.
Nice.
And so I bet you a lot of people want to hear about how do you get into investment banking, especially at one of the top firms in the world.
I mean, Bio is following that after Bio's episode, because he talked a lot about how people would work for a company and then leave the company and build some tool for that company, and that's their startup. It's something very, very niche to that company that solves their problem.
Doing that job, they're able to find out what the problem is, and then they go and leave instead of telling the company what to do, which I think is so funny because it's like,
but it's
does the company?
No, it's 100%
the company wants you to tell them, but
No, my friend, he was a software developer at a company, I think software developer, and he and this other guy figured out a way to the software idea that would massively improve the company, and they mentioned it to their managers, and they
didn't do anything.
So then they pulled together a presentation and worked on this and presented it to upper management. And as part of their idea, they figured out a way for them to consistently get paid, like small affiliate commission direct to them for coming up with the idea and helping the company. Yeah. And they pitched that, and after that, both of them got kicked out of all the group chats. They both got fired, and they're not in the company anymore. Then so it was the right move for the company because of They don't want to be paying that royalty or whatever to the people, and there's no reason why they should have. Like, as much as we would like to think that they would get paid for their idea and their thoughts, company wouldn't. Yeah,
Yeah, no.
it was a tough situation. But yeah, they had. I don't know. I kind of feel like my friend was making plays there that weren't the best call, given the situation. Either you step away from the company, or you don't go for some entrepreneurial thing. You go for, uh, you have this idea, and then you leverage that and to getting a promotion and, becoming in charge of that department, and that's how you get your paid. But straddling both is not a great idea. It's challenging.
For some reason, that kind of reminds me of this post I saw on Reddit where this guy had this SaaS that he was working on, and this larger company reached out to him because they saw what he was doing and they really liked it. And they had like 3 meetings with him, and there wasn't an offer on the table.
Right.
But the guy was thinking, like, hey,
They might
maybe
buy.
they're going to acquire me because they really like what I'm doing.
Yeah.
And all the comments were like, no, like, you're being naive right now. What's probably going to happen is they're trying to get as much information from you as humanly possible, and they're already developing your software in-house for a cheaper price already,
Yep.
and they're just trying to fish for information from you.
Yep.
So don't give them any information. Just talk about deals and say, hey, this is what I could provide you.
Yep.
And so, like, if someone has a startup and they're talking to another business, maybe for an acquisition,
Yeah.
you need to be very careful about what you actually tell them, because maybe they're already developing that software in-house without you even realizing it.
Yeah.
Because for them, it's probably going to be cheaper that way.
Yeah. No, 100%. Acquiring a different company is like far trickier than trying to build it yourself. I mean that's just a reality. I can't imagine a situation where, especially if it's incomplete and it's not ready to go, not like, so some people do that. Some people build their businesses explicitly for the exit. Like a lot of, like, I know alcohol companies, like they create their custom brew of whatever, and they run it for like 18 months and then they sell it, and that's all intent to a big alcohol brand, and it becomes part of their standard offering, right?
Mhm.
And so some businesses are explicitly like ready to go, easy to integrate to an enterprise intended for that. But I don't know. Yeah, it almost like, if they're not. I mean, for one thing, NDAs are, and contracts and legal is probably smart. Um,
Yeah, an NDA would probably be
I,
the
I
best thing to do.
yeah, I mean, yeah, anything, any basic legal protection. Talking to your friend's lawyer and asking them is probably sufficient protection. Like, just talking with them and figuring out, okay, this is how they could screw me over. Let's defend against that.
Yeah.
Yeah. In general, I think NDAs are a waste of time, especially if you're talking with someone with equal or lesser resources than you. Or,
Dude, I need to watch The Social Network.
oh,
I haven't seen that movie.
it
That's what this reminded me of.
so Zuckerberg had some interesting comments on it. He got asked in an interview question about it, and he was like, "It's strange how some of the things they got super accurate. Like every single sweatshirt in that movie is a sweatshirt I actually owned and wore during that time frame, and like all this other stuff. Yet the entire basis of the movie is that Facebook is somehow like winning over this girl or something, right? They're not quite winning over, but like the initial scene is him breaking up with his girlfriend, and then like the end scene is him also uh trying to reconnect with this ex, right? And so And she doesn't exist. That was completely fictional, added into the movie to make it a better story.
Okay.
And so, like, the core center of the movie is completely fictional, yet these random details are incredibly accurate and very specific. And that was his thoughts on it, which is a clever way of avoiding talking about his portrayal and, like, how he personally feels like the character represented him. Very clever way. Like, I thought, for all the, like, criticism he gets for, like, not having emotional intelligence or not being, socially adept, phenomenal answer. And I think Gary Vee has said he completely disagrees with anyone who says Zuckerberg, like, doesn't understand people well. I think he said he was super jealous because he understands the technical of, like, building stuff and, like, actually, like, engineering stuff and the people. And Gary Vee's like, I wish I had both. I only have the people, but
Technical thing? Nah. He doesn't need it though.
no.
He's a very charismatic guy.
Yeah. I mean, and that's one of the, like, especially, like, he's, I told you this, he's live streaming 24/5, like, 5 days a week. And I guess 9 to 5 days a week.
Yeah.
Working
hours.
Working hours. But he is live streaming all of it and documenting every second of his growing his business and becoming probably a billionaire. I mean, if he's...
And maybe the owner of the New York Jets, right?
If he's going to buy the Jets, he's certainly going to be a billionaire. And VFriends and VaynerMedia, his marketing company, posed to be... He's also very open about his strategy. Like, right now, he said he's sitting on a ton of cash, waiting for the market to crash, and then buying up Puma, Supreme, Sesame Street, whatever, like, this really well-established intellectual property, and then applying all his massive marketing techniques to it to, like, give it a resurgence and make it super popular, and $1 billion. Easy.
That's funny.
Yeah. And the other thing he's doing is a daily podcast, Gary Vee with Friends, and he has 3 guests at a time on his podcast.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That he has the network to be able to do that.
Well, yeah, and it's like I mean, some of the people I know, some of the people I don't, and it's some people that I never would have thought had any connection with him. Have you ever seen Impractical Jokers?
Yes.
Yeah. Joe Gatto was on Gary Vee's podcast.
Dude, he's so funny.
He's hilarious, yeah.
Like, that show, genius.
Yeah, no. It's...
Love the concept.
The other one I can recommend is Just for Laughs and Gags. It's like 15 years old. But they've been pranking people in Canada for so long, and it's all incredibly clever pranks. But yeah, so, and part of one of the segments in the podcast is he pulls out Gary Vee the VFriends trading code packs, and everyone opens it up, and then they're supposed to say which character in the pack most represents them, like which, because it's like ambitious antelope or busy bee or whatever.
Okay.
And so each one is associated with a character trait, but subtly, it's just a fun segment, and it takes like 2 minutes, but subtly that's a free ad. But, like,
yeah,
and for the live stream,
as long as it's providing value and they think it's entertaining.
Yeah, no,
cool,
I mean,
right?
it's a good way to incorporate.
Like, it's a genuine good question. Like, what character trait best fits you?
Yeah,
I mean, that could elicit a very good 5-minute thought.
Yeah, And the other thing he's doing is, for the people watching him live stream, he's doing giveaways of, like, awesome, like some of it, a lot of it is his trading cards, which are way up. Like, a pack of a $35 pack is selling for like $400.
Oh.
Like, I mean, there's luck, but, like, the arbitrage and the getting it, like whatever that trading card community is, I don't quite understand it. That never was really me. But whatever's going on there, it's making bank for a lot of people. Um, and so those giveaways are like, I mean, it's his stuff. Like for him, it's like basically free to produce. But for other people, they can sell it for millions. Not millions. Sorry, hundreds, not millions.
I
But
was like, what?
no. Well, I mean, we'll see. We'll see what happens. But yeah.
Yeah.
That's the other thing that's super interesting to watch is him leveraging all his stuff. I think he partnered with the guy to create a children's TV show based off his characters.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah,
I think that's a good concept for a TV show for kids
yeah.
because it's teaching them good things and it's not violent in any way. It's
Well, yeah,
the character traits that they need to be.
not violent.
Not
It's
that
like
children's shows are violent.
yeah. Most, I don't know what children's shows you watched. I know those were the
Okay, I guess a better way of putting it is it's not brain dead.
Yeah.
It's
So
you're getting value and morals out of it, I guess.
yeah. I mean, it's no different from Sesame Street teaching math or Paw Patrol teaching about careers, right?
You watch Paw Patrol?
I have young siblings,
You could just say yes.
of course. But yes, so like I'm and that stuff like like even a fairly there was a lot of children's TV shows that stick with you. Like I can list tons of children's TV shows I watched.
Zach and Cody,
Yes.
that one was good. SpongeBob's legit.
Yep. Like all these shows.
Yeah.
And so that's a long term invest. Like when those people grow up and become customers, bank. It's almost as good as buying funeral homes for when all the baby boomers die. That was a scene in a movie. I don't know which movie, but that was the thought: is buy up all the funeral homes just before all the baby boomers start dying.
Yep. And then when they're gone, start selling them.
Yeah. No, you buy low, sell high.
That is interesting.
Yeah. No, I those big trends. Yeah.
And I guess before we like wrap things up,
Yeah.
um we could talk a little bit more about like the podcast, what we want to do.
Yeah. No, I definitely think we need an action plan for
Yeah.
surviving finals week. And just the next few months in general because I'm far busier than I should be. I need to drop something. So, and hopefully it's not a class.
It's too late for that.
Yeah. So, yeah. So do. We have the Trello board, and I think we're utilizing that okay. I don't know if you noticed, I added like 10 things to check off before we launch an episode.
Wait, I'm going to it now.
Yeah.
Wait, where is that?
So if you click into the prep FA anyone, there's the episode release pipeline, and it has 10 things that we should do for each episode. I don't know if I'm missing anything, but do you see it?
Wait, I don't see it. What column is it in?
To do prep FA underscore episode number. So click one of those cards.
Oh,
Yep.
found it.
Episode release pipeline. We're done with the Megan clips, right? Those are out.
Wait, let me see.
Oh, we have the
Trying to
clips.
remember if I did hers.
Yeah,
Did I?
I don't know.
I want to say I did.
I've seen the fresh posted.
No, I don't have Megan's.
Okay, I'll edit that.
So I have bios going right now.
Okay,
I'll do Megan's after.
yeah. I mean, I think we should. I think we're starting to post. It's posting. The automation is nice. I love it. However, I do think the automation does. Some people don't like it. I think some people.
Specifically Instagram.
Yeah, Instagram hasn't been a fan of it. I even saw a YouTube comment saying some made up word that means like self promoting too much, which no, but like we're not trying to sell anything or anything like that. But
No, we're not.
uh, I do think maybe adding some variety to the content, not just episode clips, when we can. I don't think it's something we can do in the next month, like create a ton of content during the finals week. But I think over the summer we should maybe consider some format where we can, produce an extra clip here or there and mix it up a little bit. Just for our sake to get Instagram on a good side, like whatever else. Like mix it up and get some different sort of content, try it out, engage with some people. Because like it was great while it was working. It's working less good now. And so let's make it work better. That is my incredibly deep expert thought on running a business and uh, building a
The
brand.
word the word is promosum.
Yes, that was it.
What is that even?
Urban Dictionary is the only place I could find it.
Oh, promote so much.
Ah, yeah. Which, yeah.
Indicating that the commenter is trying to promote their own content? What?
Ah, so it's not criticizing us, it's them. Ah, in that case, delete it.
Wait, they don't have any content.
I don't know.
I think we just leave it.
Oh, it's bot advertising for homepage. Promo SM is the leading platform for social media promotion. It's like an ad for them.
I guess.
I don't know.
But that person doesn't have any content, so it doesn't make sense.
Well,
I don't. It doesn't matter.
it's a bot account saying use promotion. Is my guess.
Oh.
Well, it would be us going to other videos and commenting Founders Ascent in random alt accounts.
Yeah, yeah.
That might be what it is. Maybe to
It's whatever.
maybe explicitly to get people to Google promotion, which helps the SEO in some way.
I mean, it worked for us
Yeah.
because people probably just don't know what it means.
Yep.
So there's a bunch of people who are looking it up. That's genius, dude. We should do that with our name. Frondascent. Frondascent. Frondascent means founder's ascent.
Uh huh. No, I mean, I'm curious. I mean, I'm not opposed to those sort. Not this, not bot accounts, but I do think some sort of small publicity stunt, quote unquote publicity stunt, like traction publicity, right?
I think we would need to have some sort of we would need a website, and I think we would need to make a landing page,
Right.
and we need to SEO optimize it for that one word.
But well, so even not even not even that one word thing, but like even something on campus, like we get 100 business cards and we just drop them around JSON or something. And for JSON we have like our best business episode. For ECS we do our best tech episode, probably 10. Um, and we just drop those around and get people to take a look, right? Just leave it out in just that curiosity. Get people to
See what happens.
yeah. I mean, if they don't like it, they won't subscribe, and success.
Mm-hmm.
But something like that. But even like I know there was some networking events hosted in Dallas, like numerous networking events, and so even if we just attended those and like met with some people and got them as guests, right?
Yeah.
Just talked with people, like do what we do, what we did in the rest halls. Just talk business and tech and like just talk, right? What we've been practicing for the last
Year and a half.
year and a half, yeah. And we just go over there and we just talk with some people. Probably a fun event. We probably would be the youngest people there, which might function in our favor. Yeah. And we just go over there and we'll just book 10 episodes in one night.
Yeah, this one guy invited me to
Right, I recall.
or us
Yeah.
to go to that thing, and I never followed up with him.
Yeah.
I'm sure if I reach back out, we could go to his next event.
Yeah. Well, so I know there was in Dallas there was something, or even Richardson, I think there was some. What was it called? Something quarter, innovation quarter.
Mm-hmm.
That just got created. And so if we could figure out when they're doing something. Nope, that's in North Carolina. Richardson Innovation
North
Quarter.
Carolina. All right, let's go to North Carolina. You ready?
Why not? Road trip. I found it. This is their homepage image.
Wait, hold on. What is it?
So the Innovation Quarter is just like a group of businesses. Like it's supposed to be like a mini Silicon Valley. And
That's cool.
it has the UTD campus in purple. Like on the map.
I don't know. I don't see it.
Oh, I sent it in chat.
Oh. Sure. Oh.
And so in theory that sort of yellow spot is where a lot of entrepreneurship stuff is supposed to happen.
Richardson IQ.
Yeah, Innovation Quarter. Yep. And then so going to one of those over the summer and talking with 30 people, booking 9 of them as guests. Like that's 2 months.
That sounds like a good gig to me.
It's 2 months of
Building
work.
relationships, scheduling meetings.
And the in person probably helps. Like
oh, for sure.
yeah.
we strike up a conversation with them. Hey, we have a podcast.
Yeah, and just trying and like the point of those events is like exactly what we're trying to do with the podcast: grow the network, meet new people, learn new things, and I that's a that's a really good thought. Go me.
Yeah, go you. I like that. Let's action items and wrap up.
Yep. Let's do it. So action items. We got a couple things. Let's be
Reach
sure.
out to people. I'll finalize the UPenn girl meeting.
Yep. Uh, we should call it by her name.
Forgot her name.
I always forget their name until after the episode, but uh, yeah, we definitely need to get that episode. I'll talk with more people and get stuff booked. We need to. I'm gonna have to figure out how to edit this and make it useful. Uh,
Yeah.
I'll pull it together. I'll pull something. And
I mean, if you really want, you can just take the part that we have and just post it if you don't have enough time.
raw, post it raw. This. Do you know
Okay, and a little introduction in the beginning.
this
Like, hey,
raw?
this is
No, we'll see what happens. I'll try to. I have a feeling it'll be a fairly easy edit. Um,
okay.
and then we got a Monday. What time? What time is the Sean thing?
8 p.m.
8 p.m. That's right.
Not tomorrow,
Not next week.
next week. It's on the 22nd.
22nd. Okay, that's good to know. I would have showed up at 8 p.m. I didn't actually add it to my calendar, so I need to do that. And then, so this goes out Tuesday. We'll get the bio episode out next Tuesday, and then interview the startups versus nonprofits versus corporations. Chat on Tuesday after. All of this. Let's keep those shorts going.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep those going. Don't worry.
Excellent. And then we got
Gosh darn it!
what?
I just accidentally sent your welcome to that group chat with you, me, and Sean. Because like the auto comments, I accidentally clicked on it.
Nice. Wonderful. You're welcome, Maui from Moana.
What can I say except you're welcome?
Excellent. Yeah. So, I mean, that's action items. It's just get episodes booked. Like the everything else stops if we don't do that. So, and I think you've booked the last 4. So that's on me.
It's okay. It's just I'm so good at scheduling things, It's hard to say no to me.
Yeah. Yeah. So, do. Yeah. I mean,
Yeah, I think we really just need to
action
schedule
items are
more
pretty.
stuff and
Yeah.
and then this script thing, we'll see where the script thing goes. I'm very optimistic.
But
I think it's gonna be great.
yeah, I mean, we want this to be complicated, but it's really pretty simple.
Yeah, it's really
Book episodes, chat with people, release it, repeat.
Yep.
Um, yeah,
Yeah, and then once I'm like done with finals,
yeah,
I really want to start making this Google Sheets thing.
yeah.
Because before my internship starts, I have like a month of free time.
Nice. That is
And I
amazing.
really want to pick something up like that.
Yeah.
Gone.
So I mean, I guess I should review this with you. I'll start.